As we have make a block, and now it's time to insert that block. How we can insert the block in our drawing? Is for a block insertion you have to enter I command, and you will find in the list here there are different types of blocks. So these are all predefined blocks, and either if we have created our block, then that will be in our list. And we have created a block with name SCN005. That was our block. So I want to insert it in my drawing. So you can see that is our insertion point. You can see at the crosshair midpoint. So actually that was our insertion point. Check its name from this by opening the quick properties. If you can open its quick properties, you can find its properties. Like in that way you can see its name. Now I want to create a symbol using symbol builder as a simple AutoCAD electrical symbol. So what I want to do and how we can change its attributes, we will see in here. You can see in the ribbon other tools, you can pick symbol builder from here, or you can move here, select that symbol builder, and sorry, that's our symbol builder. And we can even insert the symbol builder from this symbol library and symbol builder. And next thing is we can write symbol builder command in our command window, and that's the dialog box related to my symbol. So first thing which is important to note is I have to select the whole object. Yeah, that's my preview. You can see there are 56 objects selected, and insertion point, that was the insertion point from where it will be inserted. I want to pick that point. So it's you can see it's XY dimensions. And now in the name list you will find these are all the symbols that are already available in our library. So these are all created symbols. So we can even change their properties, and we can even change extra attributes, and we can make multiple changes to the already available symbols in our library. So we want to leave it as unnamed. And now move toward that position. Library path, where its library located. So we can move at the specific location of the library where it will be saved. So we can even save it in, let's suppose I want to save it in NFPA. And that is our library path. And now in the symbol and type, these are very important. You have to note down these things, and it will actually change the attribute settings of your symbol creation. So these are important. Like if you have a parent horizontal component, then you have to select that option, and even you can select a child horizontal component or symbol. Similarly, the terminal and footprint, nameplate and terminal, these are the different options you can select from these one. I want to select that one, the first one, horizontal parent. I want to select the horizontal parent component as this as my horizontal parent component. And in the list there are different family names. You can select from these. You can select circuit breaker. If you are creating a type of circuit breaker, then you have to select that type. So it's important you have to select the actual type, actual family name of your symbol. We haven't any type of symbol in my list and family name of my list, so I want to go to generic and select that option. We'll just move to generic option and click OK. So the window will show my symbol builder. You can see this is my symbol builder, and here I can even go to block editor, and I can even make changes to this block in a different ways, just like we have created our block and we have already learned about that. We can move, stretch, scale, whatever we want to do with our block. So we can make changes here also. So we are not going in detail in these things, so I want to use the symbol builder. And here in the palette visibility toggle, if you click on this one, this option, you will find a selection dialog box of your symbol. These are the different attribute definitions. You can see its family name is not shown as I have selected the generic component, so its name is not shown. So if you want to change its values, you can enter like here in the list. Let's suppose move with that option, and in the justification, in the center, you want wherever you want to insert your point. This actually shows the insertion point. Whether you click on the attribute, and it will be in that position. So I want to select date height. It will be I want to select date height for all the attributes. So I don't want to make other changes. We can even rotate this, the attributes and width factor. We can do multiple things. Upside down, we can do multiple options in that way. So I want to just, I will just give you an overview of general symbol. So in this list, you will find there are multiple options like insert attribute. If you want to insert any attribute in this block in the symbol, you have to first select that option and click the insert attribute. And if you want to check its properties and change settings and change the different settings of these attributes, you can move with that properties. So you can change multiple things. Convert text. If you want to convert text, then you can move with that. It's not important. I want to check. I can even add extra attributes in my list. If you want to add some more attributes, then you can insert here in that way. We will see. Let's first insert that point, that one which is tag. You can see its insertion point is middle of that point. So I want to insert it here. In that way, our tag one is inserted. So tag one is actually the name of the symbol. If I am inserting the symbol, then it will show my name of this symbol here. Its name will be shown here. Now I want to insert that manufacturing or catalog data. So first go to its properties and check its height. I want to move with 0.125. I can even change it to bigger value if you want, for a better visibility. You can change it its height. Go to properties. I'm not changing its justification, and I just want to change its height. So now I want to select these 4 options and insert all these 4 options here above the tag in that way, and I can even move it from here to there. We can move it in that way. Let's suppose I want to move these two at the middle of the block. Manufacturing and catalog data is, I have told you before, that it's one-time task, so you have to properly arrange all these settings. You have to properly arrange this. It will actually look your symbol very attractive and beautiful. It will be attractive if you have created it and in an accurate way. So I'm just bothering all the details. I'm not going in beautification processes, so I will just ignore these things. So now I want to insert the description values, 3 descriptions, and I can even pick that one in that way and pick it here. So you can see the descriptions are inserted in that position. Now I want to insert these 2 at the bottom of my block. Insert in that position and X reference, cross reference. Select that. So that's my cross reference. I can even add more attributes. If you want to add some more details or some more attributes to your symbol, then you can create in that way. You can add the type of attribute. You can even change its family name, give its value like C, and you can give it different form of symbols. You can do different types of attributes, and you can even add attribute. You will have to first specify its tag name and justification, height, all these. First important thing is you have to insert its tag name, what type of name it will shown in your list or in your symbol. Now just like we have inserted, we can add the attribute, we can even remove our attribute. Just click on any option, remove that one. Attribute inserted on the symbol cannot be removed from the grid, so that's already inserted. So if you have to remove that one, so first you have to remove it from the drawing. In that way we can, let's suppose I want to add that one again, X reference. Everything is fine. Now it's inserted. I want to insert it again. These are actually the required attributes. These are must, and most of them are very important to insert, like tag, manufacturing, catalog data, family name, description, and cross reference. These are optional. So we can even add these type of attributes like x reference normally open, x reference normally close. These are for cross referencing. We can even add contexts if we have different types of contexts in that symbol. If you have open contact, open type of contact symbol, or you have close contacts in your symbol, then you have to insert that symbol also in that way, just like we have inserted the symbol in that window. So these are all the same functions. And the important thing is that one tag one name. So parent symbol has tag one attribute, while child symbol has tag two attribute. You can keep in mind these things. Now I don't want to insert any other attribute. Just let's suppose I want to insert that one, x reference normally open, x reference normally close. You can play with these optional and these type of attributes. You will find some more details in these. Now wire connection, it is very important. In which direction your wire will connect to this symbol. So it is important you have to specify its direction, like it is on left direction, it's on top. So I want to first insert my wire connection points on the top. These three are my top wire connection points. So what I will do, I will click that option, insert wire connection, and insert my date point quadrant of this circle. I want to add wire at that point. Only that point, wire will be connected at only that point. So you can see it's very easy. Just click on these, just move your mouse and select your accurate point. So that's the point which were at the top of my list. So next is, you will find these. I have inserted 3 terminals at my symbol, so all the 3 are in this list. Now I want to insert my wire connection points at right direction. So that's my right direction, and I want to insert at these points also. Click that point and click that point. You always try to open this snap settings, so it will show you the actual snap, and either you can go to quadrant option, and you can even select any of the middle, any of the corner of the circle. So now I want to insert the wire connection at lower end, so that's my bottom, and in the same way insert my points on these points. Here is my terminal 09, terminal 10, terminal 11, terminal 12. So all points are inserted now. So these are actually those points at which I will connect my wires. So these are important things. These are the pin list. You can even change its properties in more wire connections, and you can even add link lines to this. If you want to link this component to other components, you can even add those link wires. If you want to link the component from the top, you can insert any of the point. Click here anywhere at the top. So that's my link line at the top. Now I want to enter at the bottom. So at the bottom, let's see at which point it will be inserted. I want to insert here in that position. So we can even add these link lines at both these at left or right directions. So these are insert link lines. So if I will ever connect this component to another component, then these link lines are very important for. So these are all the attributes that we can add to this symbol. So now I have inserted all the components, and I want to check the symbol builder whether there are some problems or not. You will find the insertion point layer is seems, so you have to change its layers. And insertion point, there is some insertion point wire connection problem. So whenever there is these are not as important, so we will leave these errors. So you can even save these reports to your file in XML or in Excel format. You can save this report also. So right now I am okay with the symbol. We can even change test the block if you have if you want to find its different properties and test your block, you can do that. You can delete something from the block, some attributes from the block. You want to move your block, so you can do all these things. I want to close block editor, and now is I have specified the insertion point. I want to again pick that point. That's my base point. Now icon image, it's important. Icon image, we will see why it is important. You can even say that its name is HDV1003. I want to save it is, I want to change it like it's fine already. It's fine if we want to leave it as a name, but we have to first save its name. You have to remember its name. Its name is HDV1003. So it's my unique identifier, and you can see V is DV its family name. 1 is the parent component, and it has no normally open close point, so there is no another one in the list. You can even change this identifier if you want to change it, like 001. Its symbol name will be automatically changed. You can see it's automatically changed. Insert that, and its name image will PNG file name will also be changed according to your name. So that's my block name, block which is which I have to insert a W block. That is my symbol block, and that is my W block. So I have to create a W block for electrical, as an electrical symbol. And the next thing is I want to save this image at my desktop, and file path of this symbol is where it will save my symbol. It will save my symbol in an FBA library. So that's fine. 2 errors found in the symbol. You will see these are the errors, so leave that. It's generic. These are the different other options in your symbol name. You will find all these are the different types of family names you can specify from these. So in this menu you will find that its parent is 1. Contact is not applicable because I haven't inserted any normally open, normally closed contacts. So I haven't specified any contacts for this list, for this component. So that is my symbol, all about the symbol, and let's click OK. Do you want to insert the symbol after closing the block editor? Yes, I want to insert that block. So you will find the insertion point. You can find the insertion point. That is my insertion point. So you can see its properties are all related to my components. That is my component tag which I specified in my component name, and I can even give its catalog name, and let's suppose give it name is like Siemens. Catalog name, manufacturing name is Siemens, and catalog name like 80_05 L1. We can even give it assembly name, assembly code, count number 1. We will see which component attributes are showing in my list. So that's why I want to insert all these properties to my list. And yeah, its rating is important. We can even add this rating attribute to our list also. So it is also important, as it is I cannot insert rating to this here. So you have to insert another, you have to add another attribute to this symbol so that my rating can be, I can even add a rating, and go to that option, start, just run, go to line 2, symbol most, and insert another option like power. So that's all my description. I'm not just we will see which component will, which attribute will add to this symbol and which will be hide. Some attributes will hide automatically. It will be hide. So you can see all these points, like that was my tag name which I inserted. I inserted also the catalog data and manufacturing data here, but it is not showing because some of the attributes will be hidden in my blocks. Symbol, system mode, power. You can see these are 3 are description. family, these are the installation and location codes. X reference, these are not showing here, so some of the attributes will be hidden in that way. Now what I want to do, I want to insert wires to this symbol, and we will see how whether it will terminate my wire or not. You can see it's my wire is now terminated in the middle of the block, so it actually terminate my wire here and in their terminal point. So these are my terminal points where I specified my insertion points. So that's the way, and that's the thing which is important to note is I want to insert the multiple wires like the simple multiple wires commands. You can see we can insert multiple wires in that way, and use a similar command to insert multiple wires, and these two are my other points. So these were the insertion points. You can see I have specified the insertion point in my symbol. So that was my actual symbol. Now with the name, you can see its name and its attributes. You can even change its tag name, and the manufacturing catalog data all will be listed here in the quick properties. So in that way I can insert, and I can even make different types of symbol. Let's suppose we want to make a child symbol. If you want to make a child symbol, let's see how we can make a child symbol. Just go through quick overview, select the object, insertion point, I want to insert that point, quick properties, horizontal, I want to, let's suppose child component, and for that's not my child component actually, but let's see how it will look like, how we can make changes. You can see its tag name is changed. That was important. I want to show you its family name is already available, its tag name is given, and we in a similar way we can add these tag names, family names. So that was the way in which we can make a child symbol or a parent symbol. You can try on all these properties and all these components. You will find some more details. Wire connection, let's suppose left. At left I want to insert the wire at that point, and at right I want to insert my wire at that point. You have to properly identify the actual points. So that your alignment must be good. Now go to close block editor. All the details are given, and I don't want to change these things. I want to save this icon at that point, and okay, yes, I want to insert that block, and see it's my child component now, so I can change its tag name. In that way I can give the description, I can do multiple things in my that way. So this is the detail about the inserting components. And next thing now is I want to insert that component in my icon menu. So how I can insert that component in my, so I have created a component, and now I want to insert that in my library. So how I can insert that symbol in my library? I will move here, icon menu wizard, click on that option, select the library where you will save your symbol. That's my library and schematic. Okay, I will give you a quick overview of how we can add. So I have to click on the new sub menu to add a folder and give it a name like cat symbol image file. If you have any image file, you can pick that file. You can see it. If you want to zoom it, you can zoom that symbol. So that's my symbol, and it will be actually showing in your screen. That is my screen. So we will have to leave that option because that is not my required image file. Actually it will show me the folder image will show, it will show me the folder image. So I want to skip that option and click OK. Now you can see it's CAD sim, it's now inserted. I have to click on that. Now go to another option, which is icon menu and component. I want to add icon, which is component. I have to give it a name, pick image of date. So it's my image now. I want to give it the name like HDV1_001. The block name, I can give it name like connector custom component. It will be showing in my as a block name. And we have created, we have inserted an image file of that block, of that symbol. Create PNG from current screen image. So zoom that, that's fine. It will be showing like in that way. So click option, you can see it's my, that's my window which is showing actually in my, that's my current window. So now I want to insert that block, click OK, and see here is my folder which shows my component. I have created this component and file not found, custom component. There is some problem, but that was the actual way in which we can create our symbol. So we have inserted the symbol and it is showing some problem in my drawing because of library options. There is some problem. So that is actually the way in which we can add, we can make a symbol and we can add the symbol to icon menu. We can even you can see we have that was my image which I can even pick from here. So that's my image.